Hello and welcome again to our YouTube channel. In today's video, we are going to see how to continue with our innovative and creative pattern. Very simple to make. And also we are going to see a very small trick that we had talked about in the last video, how to make pattern and edit, or how to make style and edit to your library, because your library is available all over your devices, whether you're working from the mobile or from more than one device. Whenever you will open the cloud will give you the libraries you had stored. So let me first start with adding style to the library. So that's some tiling. We say simple ways, for example. Okay, so we had simple writing like this one. So let we add to it some styling. So we go to our panel. I'm going to add gradient overlay, for example. Okay, and then we click here. So you have this simple gradient, standard gradient. You have a lot of standard gradients you can use, but what if you need to develop your own gradient? So simply the buttons here are the ones that the colors are here, and here is the opacity relative to each color. So if I click here, you can find here the opacity is 0. I'll make it 100. So now we have a gradient overlay from black to yellow. What if I need to add some more color? Simply you are going to click here on the bottom. Click here. You will find another square appeared here. This square indicates the color, what color you need here. So I'm going to select here. I selected by default the white. What if I don't need the white? Maybe I will select here something like this one. That's okay for me. And then the color, because I selected here the color is 100, you can make it as 100. You can add opacity here. It's coming as the previous one. Okay, but you can confirm it to 100, so you make sure it's not a problem. So, and then bottom here I'm going to add another color. Suppose I add this one. Okay, and I bring the color here, and opacity I make it to 100 also. Okay, now I have this great gradient. So okay, now you can see that the gradient is applied to your image. You can add some styling also, like bevel. We can add a simple bevel like this, like an outer bevel, smooth one, small depths. You can increase the depths, it gives you the shadows on the back you are seeing, but this one looks nice. You can increase its depths. Okay, and we can make stroke. For example, I can add a stroke, like a black stroke like this one. And okay, now I have some style. So how to add it to my library? Simply this icon is the libraries. If you don't find it, you can come to window and you click on libraries from here. It will open it to you or add it to you. It will take a few seconds because it's checking all your devices or all your sessions if you had added something new to your library. And then you need to add, you have here the add button. I'm going to add an element, which you are going to add a layer style. So this layer style is added here. So what we can make with it, if I come and make another text, one of the simple ways. Okay, escape V for selection, and I click the pattern. I find that it is exactly styled as the pattern that I had done for the previous one. This is very efficient because sometimes you have some in your hand some files with styles that you like. So how to get use of them, or how to store them in the future for future use, or had made some style in one project and you need to use it in other projects in the future, and so on. So simply add it to your library. You can access it through all your devices, all your sessions, and so on. So now how to use this with the creative patterns we are speaking about. Today we are going to see how to make a very simple but perfect creative pattern. From here you can select the polygon tool. Setting of the polygon tool, I selected 3 sides for the polygon tool. From here I had removed any smooth corners and any star effect. I don't like it, or I don't want it for this project. Okay, simply I click here. I'll choose 200 by 200. It's relevant. I'm choosing it relevant to My canvas that I'm using is 1000 by 1000, so okay. V, and then I'm going to move it to the top. Shift up, it moves faster. Okay, so just I need to move it there. Okay, of course, when you are creating your own pattern, you can make it perfect as you like with dimensions, and I make like we had seen in the previous video. I'll leave you the link on the top. You can see that you can make the grid and so on. Like today, I'm making it simple. Control J, you can see here on the layers panel, Control J just brings another polygon. So shift, and I'm going to move it. Okay, Control J, another polygon, and I'm going to move it. Control J. Just I'm adjusting it with my eye, and no need to for the exact. It's a number of strokes. If you keep the number of strokes you are using, you will find that it is working perfectly. Okay. Now that's the last of the repetition pattern. After that, you will find things more easy to do. Okay, like this, it's okay. I can make Control J another one, and I can add it here in the very beginning. As I told you in the previous video, it's while working with patterns, you will find it meditative and relaxing. It's really heaven working with patterns. Okay, like this. Okay, then I'll simply, while I'm on this layer, I'll click Shift and select the last polygon. So they are all selected, and then Control G. So they are all one group. So Control J. I'll make another group. Then you can simply shift it down based on how you like to shift it. Control J, and then you can shift it again. Okay. Control J. V, Control J, and then shift it once more. Then I will select all the groups, Shift and the last one, and then I'll make them one group. Okay, and after that I'll Control J. I'll make them all one group and copy the group. Then after that I'll make a transform. I'll flip vertical, and then I'll make edit transform again, and then I will flip horizontal. After that I'll bring the copy downstairs. You can stop anywhere you see that this image is great for you, or this pattern is great for you. You can stop here, for example. Okay, after that we can come and to our library, and add the pattern we had made. When you have your own assets, all these patterns are your own assets that you can use them frequently, and you can use them again, and so on. So you can find many usages for these patterns. You can use it as background, you can use it as pieces of art, you can use it in your projects, whatever you can use it. You can use it as a design for a t-shirt, for your Amazon sales page, whatever you can like it. See you in coming videos. Join, subscribe, spread the information. See you again.